St. Joseph, Montvale, New Jersey. This is the Morning Knights.
What's up, guys? I'm Dan Valentino here with John the Don DeLuise.
Hey, how's it going?
And what is new in the music world, JD?
Well, the most obvious and biggest one is the thing we never thought would ever happen. Fall Out Boy got back together.
Yes, that is big news.
Now, on the other side of things, we have the new single that came out, which is I Know What Your Songs Did in the Dark. And it's different.
Well, yeah, you said it's like with a electronic pop artist or whatever. It's a collaboration.
It was with 2 Chainz.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
I think it's supposed. There's speculation that it's supposed to be like the joke song of the album.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a demo of it from 2005,
Oh, so
which actually sounds like Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
So
the song's been around for a while.
yeah, and
Okay.
they're sort of just resurrecting it for
All right.
the new album. And another thing we had, and more news is to come from Fall Out Boy as time goes on. And another thing I thought was probably the biggest was the fall of Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, they were stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
They kicked the lead singer out of the band.
yeah,
Then they get dropped by their label, and their manager leaves the band as well.
right.
It's all going downhill from here.
It is. I mean, I'm sad about it, but
You didn't catch my reference there.
yeah, I did. But, I mean, I'm sad about it, but you know, it was really dumb just to kick Julia out. I mean, she was really the main.
Oh yeah, she had a great voice.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the other two can sing, but
Yeah.
she was pretty much the backbone of the band. I think.
Yes, absolutely. Being both the lead guitarist and lead singer.
Yeah, you can't really kick. That's
yeah,
just,
that's really important.
that is just stupid.
Yeah. I mean, and I was surprised too. They looked like one of those bands that were just gonna take off.
But they made some
one
really
mistake.
really bad decision.
Yeah. I mean, I hope something happens where they, you know, can pull it back together.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah.
They're pretty much back at step 1 right now.
Yeah.
Of trying to get back to the place they were.
Yeah,
You know,
I know.
signed to a big label,
Right.
and you know.
Yeah, because they were signed to Hollywood Records, which is, it's associated with Disney. So having Disney's marketing,
Yeah, they were,
power,
they're getting marketed to pretty much everyone.
Pretty much everyone.
Like
anyway.
they had a song in the Avengers.
Yeah. So they're not gonna get that again.
Yeah,
I know that, but I really hope for the best of them. And apparently all the band members are on good terms. So hopefully the original band.
I don't know.
Of course the part that frustrates me is that they didn't really give a reason.
Yeah, I know that was weird.
Yeah. This is. But I feel as a fan, you know, I should know at least.
Yeah, I know. They really should tell the fans why.
Yeah. So.
And,
I mean, yeah.
Well, For All Those Sleeping released a new music video.
Yes, I saw it.
Yes, you're welcome for telling you about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, it is very funny. The dialogue and the whole scene. It's for their song "Mark My Words."
Yeah.
It's taking place at an elementary school talent show, and it's like showing little kids playing the instruments as them, and flashes of them playing back and forth with the little kids. It's great. And then there's this guy who says that he saw them at their first ever show.
Yeah.
But he thought they were Hoobastank.
Right.
Which was great.
Yeah. I love bands like that who can write like serious songs but have fun with the music videos and have a sense of humor. That's always.
It's great when they do that.
Yeah. And
a little bit different from A Day to Remember. Which is the one that they did with the kickball?
Oh, I Made of Wax Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think that's such a serious song.
Yeah. and also in more like the metal news, Killswitch Engage released a new single.
Yep. And that's a pretty good song.
Yeah. I'm more biased towards Howard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But
you know, he left due to personal reasons.
Yeah. I know. But it is a good song nonetheless.
Yeah. You know, the replacement singer is good and all.
Well, actually, he was the original singer.
Oh, he was the original. Okay, so they brought him back.
Before Howard.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
And that is appropriate. I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, he's good for, you know, filling the void of Howard right now.
Yeah. I mean, although he almost has the same voice as Howard. Almost.
Yeah, but Howard has that, you know, powerful voice.
Yeah, it's more powerful, but still, it's fitting, I think.
Yeah.
And also, The Story So Far released a new single.
Yeah, really good too. They're a band that's on the rise.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about them, but soon enough, most people will because they are taking off fast.
Yeah, I mean, they really stepped it up from the last 2 albums they released. They just, and not as far as, you know, like songwriting, but the musicianship too.
Yeah.
The drums, guitars, everything is just more, you know.
Yeah, Mount Diablo was great off the album.
Yeah. Old album.
Off the old album. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. And Rome was great also.
Yeah, and but the most popular one I think is the Quicksand.
Yeah, Quicksand is also good. I think Daughters.
Yeah, Daughter. Yeah.
Which is another great song by them.
Yeah, and like, I just noticed as soon as I started listening to it, like, the melodies and stuff were more complex. They're really just while still keeping it, you know, catchy and stuff. It's really just great. And I like bands like that who can still stay true to their sound, but step it up each album.
Yeah. What's it called? Also, you told me AP didn't really like the new Bullet album that's set to drop on the 14th here.
Yes.
In the U.S.
They said, I'm gonna quote this. They said that the last 3 albums they never made a great album.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's not really accurate because that sounds out of context. Because they said it has its moments, but it has its moments, but it's just there's nothing that really stands out about them, which I disagree with. But
yeah, I know. You know, they also have a huge fan base.
Yeah, well, they admitted that in the article. They said,
you know what?
They said they.
I would make a quote from For All Those Sleeping music video at the end there, but I can't.
Yeah.
Since this is a family program.
Yeah. And but they admitted they have a huge fan base, but they listened to it and they didn't think they had anything really. Just unique.
Well, I guess we've been listening to 3 different albums then.
Yeah, I know. I totally
the
agree.
First 2.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because those were their 2 best, I believe.
Yeah, I think those are the 2 best.
Well, again, I haven't had a chance to listen to the full Temper yet.
Yeah.
I've heard 2 songs and I've liked them so far.
I
really didn't like the guitar solo though in Riot. I thought it was a little You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what really keeps me. I mean, I love both My Valentine, but the thing that really keeps me from taking that love to the next level is the guitar solos. Not in a bad way, but they just seem too much of a throwback to the '80s.
That's the classic metal in them, though.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's their sound. It's real.
I love certain solos they have are great.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the worst they had though in Riot.
Right.
Just how it sounded,
Mm-hmm.
But Waking the Demon, great solo.
Yeah.
Tears Don't Fall.
Yeah, I'm more for the melodic solo type thing.
Yeah, I know, but I really, really love the Waking the Demon solo. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, and I love that mix of just like the '80s thrash stuff, and then the the melodic modern metal chorus.
Yeah, I don't know what AP couldn't hear there.
I know.
They're mixing two different genres together.
Yeah.
And created like a powerhouse in the metal world right now.
Yeah, and at the time it was new.
Exactly. You know, some bands are starting to do that now. All right, so now we are joined by Dan Getler here, who wants to talk about what exactly, Dan?
The new Fall Out Boy single that just came
out.
Yeah,
we actually just talked about that.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. All right, I just listened on the radio.
Are you as excited as I am?
I think it sounds really good. And I just heard the interview on Z100, and what they were all saying was they're trying to go back to the original sound of what they had.
Really?
They're trying to go to the original sound, and they tried to incorporate what they would sound like today, rather than what they would sound like back in 2006.
Yeah.
So they're trying to take what they had and make it better, because I don't know who exactly it was. One of the members, it wasn't Pete, said that they don't want to be sellouts, and they don't want to just say, "Oh, you enjoyed this? Here, we're just gonna make another album that."
Yeah, like exactly what they started to turn into before they broke up.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think they should get back to that, because that's where their true diehard fans want them to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I heard, but they said they're not trying to be sellouts, but the new single was a collaboration with 2 Chainz.
Yeah. But like you said, that was from the original songs from 05.
Yeah, the original song, which I heard was the demo version, totally different. Like, actually sounds like Fall Out Boy.
No, it does.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go back to what we already had.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But thanks for your input.
You're welcome.
Nice to have a guest star. And new additions to the Warped Tour.
Oh yeah. Who else now? Because I know Sleeping with Sirens is headlining like with a bunch of bands. I'm gonna love it this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone says that it's not gonna be as good as last year.
But it
always ends up being as good or better.
Have they seen the main stage so far?
Yeah, I know. Bless the Fall.
We Came as Romans.
Yeah, that was
Sirens.
Yeah.
3 great bands headlining it right now.
Yeah.
It's like, how can it get any better?
Yeah.
They got While She Sleeps coming over from Australia.
Right.
I'm not sure if Parkway Drive's gonna do it again. They might.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, they're on their own tour right now.
Well, yeah, no. So is While She Sleeps, but I mean during the summer they could get on that.
Right. And I think. Yeah, I think just something I've noticed. Warped Tour is leaning more towards like a metal thing.
Yeah.
Rather than they still keep their like punk and pop punk.
Well, yeah, but it's more of like a metal world now.
Yeah,
that's what it's turning into.
I know, like the they have the story so far, like you mentioned before, Tonight Alive.
Yeah.
They're drawing from those like Fall Out Boys, Blink-182, and other pop, Newfound Glory, other pop punk influences.
Yeah.
Which is originally almost originally what it was. Of course, and of course times change, and they're putting more metal bands on the main stage.
Okay, that's good. All right, a new album that I just listened to some of was just released by Emmy Rossum of Shameless.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's listed as pop on iTunes, but it's not pop. It's like 40s music.
Yeah.
Like you get a little bit of like Frank Sinatra sounding type of music. Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
And we are being told to get off the air right now. So thank you for listening. I'm Dan Valentino.
I'm John the Don DeLuise.
See you guys next time.
Did you say John Don DeLuise?
John the Don.